Hi, I'm Sandra Nutt, attorney at law. Today I have invited Mike Owens to chat with us. He is a senior loan officer at Augusta Financial. As you well know, there's a lot of industries, a lot of areas of law that overlap with bankruptcy, such as divorce and real property. I have numerous clients that want to know after they file, how long will it take them to buy a house? Can they refinance? Can I refinance while I'm in the bankruptcy? I can't answer all those questions today, but Mike, because he is a loan officer and he has a wealth of knowledge, he can answer some of those questions. But specifically, I invited him in today to talk about HARP II. The government has another program, and Mike is well versed in it, and I want to know about what Mike does, what he knows about HARP II, and how it impacts my clients who are considering bankruptcy or in bankruptcy. So, Mike, first, tell me exactly what you do at Augusta Financial.
Well, thank you, Sandra. It's nice to be here. I'm a senior loan officer at Augusta Financial. We do mortgages, refinancing, home purchases, condominium purchases. We help a lot of people out, especially these days when the interest rates are so good.
Yeah. And who is your client? Anybody looking for a house or to refinance?
Sure, anybody.
Okay.
Anybody.
So tell me about HARP. What is pertinent in HARP to your industry, and how does it overlap with bankruptcy?
The HARP program that's coming out is really exciting. There is HARP I, which is going on right now. It's been going on now for a couple of years. It's a government-sponsored program through Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and it's only for loans that are currently owned by Fannie and Freddie. What happens now is that the HARP II program, which is scheduled to come out middle of March,
Of 2012.
Of 2012,
Mm-hmm.
yes. It removes some of the large hurdles that those that tried to participate in HARP I couldn't get into, specifically dealing with loan-to-value and bankruptcy.
So what does that mean? That means somebody who's refinancing can refinance through this program?
Yes. Individuals who have loans that are owned by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac can refinance their home even though their loan-to-value may be 200%. In other words, their loan is 100% larger than the value of their home. There's no cap on that.
So how is this different from the previous program?
The previous, there was a cap of up to 125%.
And if you've had a bankruptcy, you still may qualify? Is that
In the old program, you did not qualify. In the new program, which starts in the middle of March, you will qualify.
But how long does where does the bankruptcy have to have been discharged, or we don't know those issues?
There's some specifics that are not released yet. The banks that participate, which should be most banks, especially the larger banks, the actual details called overlays are not released yet. So some of that information is to be seen. But the general guidelines will allow individuals with a bankruptcy to refinance, where in the past it was typically 7 years for a regular loan or 2 years for an FHA loan.
Why? Why do you have to wait to refinance?
Well, in the past, that was just the typical guidelines that the banks had of controlling things, where now that hurdle is going to be removed.
Why are you excited about it?
Well, it opens up the program to a lot more people. In other words, if you look at HARP I, the government thought maybe 2 million people would be able to benefit from this. Well, come to find out, it's only now up to about 800,000 or 900,000 people. Our families have been able to refinance, and that's because of all the other restrictions that were put into place. Now what they're doing is they're going to be removing those restrictions, basically lowering the bar, making it more affordable for more people to participate.
And then we were talking earlier about people with, what's the word? Second property, second homes. What were you saying about that a few minutes ago?
Individuals who have second home or income properties will be able to refinance under this HARP II program.
And they weren't able to before.
That's correct. Only for owner-occupied.
So, I hate to be a negative Nelly here, but are we opening the door then again to people who maybe aren't qualified enough and could possibly continue to default? Is there a chance, I think when you and I spoke before we were on camera, that the banks still have to put their guidelines on it, and that could be restrictive, and maybe it could be not as beneficial as the first program?
The banks will still have overlays on these programs. However, the individuals will still need to qualify and be able to pay for the loans. So it's not going to be simply a stated income, stated asset program. They still need to qualify. The credit hurdle may be removed. There probably will not even be an appraisal hurdle because they're removing the loan-to-value issue entirely.
Wow. Where do people find out about this?
They can give me a call. My phone number is 818-481-9439, and I'd be happy to get some more information to you.